my name is Colin O'Driscoll. I'm the TNT coordinator. I'm responsible for the coordination of the annual TNT, which precedes the Mint Forum each year. There are a number of elements to the TNT coordination. Maybe we'll go through it chronologically. So immediately following a TNT, we review the TNT from a content and process point of view. We make refinements at that point in collaboration with the board. And then we move into the trainer recruitment process, where we review trainer applications and recruit one lead trainer, one co-trainer, and 2 trainer supports for each TNT group. Generally, there tends to be between 2 and 4 TNT groups, depending on the size of the event. And then once we have recruited that TNT team, we move into content process development, drawing from both best evidence as well as the very significant experience that the trainers bring from their own practice and training. And then we move into the event planning stage. So that runs in tandem with the TNT participant application process, where we review applications, generally somewhere between 200 and 250 applications each year. We look at those applications according to a number of domains. One is the written application, which involves the training that the applicant has had, the clinical experience, if any, that they've had in using motivational interviewing, the academic experience that they've had in looking at motivational interviewing. And also what continuing educational processes that they've been involved in order to continue learning motivational interviewing and refining it as a practice, such as coaching and supervision and receiving feedback on their practice. We also look at what level of training that they've provided themselves, have they been involved in co-training, have they co-trained with Mint members, and have they received feedback on their training practice. We look at all these together also with a demonstration of motivational interviewing, with which participants will partake in a standardized patient interview, where they will demonstrate their ability to actually use motivational interviewing. That session is coded based on the Mighty coding tool, and we get feedback and scorings on that. We look at those scorings with the written application, and we have developed a rubric for being able to pull all this information together and be able to make assessments of participants' readiness for engaging in a TNT. Then these applications will result in either an accept or a decline on this occasion. An accept means that they'll be notified and invited to register for the TNT. They'll also be provided with their Mighty coding feedback results. In the case of a decline, they'll also be given extensive feedback on the rationale for the decline, and also the areas that they can work on to strengthen a future application, both in relation to the written application and areas that they might not be as strong in, as well as the demonstration of motivational interviewing, and very specifically the areas that they fell short on, drawing from the Mighty coding information. There are 2 broad committees within the TNT coordination. One is the TNT Participant Application Review Committee. And this is a tireless group that have worked with me for years now in reviewing applications in great depth and giving very, very good feedback. And this is the heart and thrust of where the feedback comes for participants who might not be ready on this occasion. And that gives them a very focused way of being able to drive towards developing a stronger application in the future and refining a motivational interviewing practice. The second committee is the TNT Trainer Application Review Committee that reviews the trainer applications in a similar way. These are generally made up of past trainers, ideally those who have experience in reviewing applications previously. Prior to 2012, the TNT trainers tended to be the ones who were reviewing participant applications. We've separated that now because the TNT trainers have so much work to do in preparing for the event itself. So now what we do is we have a separate committee drawing from that pool of trainers who have experience in reviewing participant applications. So for that reason, we don't recruit to these committees directly. But we have a pool of reviewers that are very kind and generous with their time in order to be able to continue in this role.